Bitcoin is one of the most important financial inventions of our time, but here's the crazy part. Nobody knows for sure who created it. The name attached to Bitcoin is Satoshi Nakamoto, but was Satoshi one person, a small team, or something else entirely? In this video, we're going to dive into what we know, the biggest theories, and why this mystery is so crucial to what Bitcoin is today. Think about it. Normally, when a world-changing technology is born, it comes with a founder, a company, a series of press interviews, and eventually, a best-selling biography. Steve Jobs had Apple, Mark Zuckerberg has Meta, Jeff Bezos has Amazon, but Bitcoin is completely different. Its creator vanished. There's no official CEO, no public office, no central authority. This mystery has shaped Bitcoin's culture right from the very beginning, making it decentralized, leaderless, and built around computer code rather than a personality. So, who is Satoshi Nakamoto? This is the name used by the creator of Bitcoin in emails, forum posts, and most famously, in the original white paper titled Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. But the identity behind that name has never been publicly proven. From day one, Satoshi communicated almost entirely through writing. The style was technical, precise, and incredibly disciplined, focusing on the code and the concepts, not on personal details. Whether Satoshi was a single person or a group of brilliant minds, the work they produced was nothing short of extraordinary. Let's break down what they actually did. Satoshi didn't just have an idea. They proposed Bitcoin's complete design, published the white paper that explained it, released the first software to run it mined the very first blocks on the network, and guided the project's early development through online discussions. Bitcoin launched as working code, not just a theory on paper. The timing of Bitcoin's arrival is also a huge part of the story. It didn't just appear out of nowhere. The first Bitcoin block was mined in January 2009, right in the middle of a global financial crisis. Trust in major banks and government institutions was at a historic low. This timing has led many people to see Bitcoin's origin as a philosophical statement, a direct answer to the question, can money work without needing to trust centralized authorities? Satoshi even embedded a headline from a newspaper into the very first block of Bitcoin. The Times 3, Jan 2009 Chancellor, on brink of second bailout for banks. It's a permanent, digital timestamp that links Bitcoin's birth to that specific moment of financial turmoil. Now, one of the most fascinating parts of this entire saga is on just Bitcoin's creation at the creator's exit. In the early days, Satoshi was an active presence, guiding the project and interacting with other developers. But over time, the messages became less and less frequent. Then, in April 2011, Satoshi sent a final email saying they had moved on to other things. And just like that, they were gone. The project continued, but the founder stepped away, leaving Bitcoin in the hands of the community. This disappearance was arguably one of the most brilliant moves Satoshi ever made. It protected Bitcoin from becoming just another founder-led project, where one person's decisions, flaws, or even legal troubles could bring the whole thing down. So, this brings us to the big theories. Who could Satoshi be? The first major theory is that Satoshi was a single, highly skilled individual. This person would have needed a deep, expert-level knowledge of cryptography, economics, computer science, and software engineering. The consistency in the writing style and coding suggests a single mind at work. The way Satoshi solved complex problems like the double spending issue with the blockchain was elegant and unified, pointing towards a solo genius. But there's a compelling counterargument. The Satoshi was a team theory. Proponents of this idea argue that the sheer breadth of skills required to create Bitcoin is so rare that it's more likely a small group of specialists collaborated. One person might be a world-class cryptographer, another a brilliant coder, and a third an expert in economics and game theory. The different time zones implied by Satoshi's posting patterns on forums have also been analyzed, suggesting that activity was happening around the clock, which would be easier for a team spread across different locations. Over the years, the internet has become a massive detective agency, trying to unmask Satoshi. Journalists and online communities have pointed fingers at several individuals. There was Dorian Nakamoto, a Japanese-American engineer who happened to live near one of Bitcoin's early developers. He publicly denied it. Then there was Hal Finney, a legendary cryptographer, and one of the first people to receive a Bitcoin transaction from Satoshi. Sadly, he passed away in 2014. An analysis of his writing doesn't perfectly match Satoshi's. There's also Nick Szabo, another crypto pioneer who created a precursor to Bitcoin called BitGold. His ideas are incredibly similar to Bitcoin's, but he has also denied being Satoshi. The list goes on. But no public theory has ever produced universally accepted proof. And that's the key word, proof. In a world built on cryptography, strong proof isn't about stories, interviews, or circumstantial evidence. Real proof would likely involve a cryptographic signature using one of Satoshi's original private keys, the digital keys that control the first Bitcoins ever mined. Until someone can do that, all these claims remain just theories. Anyone can say they are Satoshi, but the crypto community has a simple response: show us the keys. But here's the deeper point, and maybe the most important takeaway from all of this. Bitcoin might be the first major global system where the founder's identity is fascinating culturally, but completely irrelevant operationally. The network runs on open-source software, transparent rules, and a network of users all over the world. It doesn't rely on one person's authority or ongoing leadership. The rules are the rules, and the code is the code. Satoshi's anonymity is now a core feature, not a bug. The mystery of Satoshi has fundamentally changed how we think about invention itself. Usually, founders become inseparable from their creations. Their personality becomes the brand. In Bitcoin, the creator became a pseudonym, a ghost in the machine, and the project itself became the star. The focus was always on the technology, not the person behind it. This has allowed Bitcoin to grow into a truly global and decentralized phenomenon, owned by no one, and therefore open to everyone. So, who created Bitcoin? We know the name, Satoshi Nakamoto, but we don't know the verified identity behind it. And maybe, just maybe, that's part of why Bitcoin has become what it is today. A resilient, decentralized system designed to survive and thrive, long after its creator walked away. What do you think? Drop your take in the comments below. Do you believe Satoshi was one person, or a team? And do you think we'll ever find out for sure? Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to like and subscribe for more content just like this. See you in the next one.